listening to the Spectacular Magazine radio show on Foxy 107-104. You're listening to the Spectacular Magazine radio show on Foxy 107-104.
Welcome back to Spectacular Magazine radio show, your community-focused resource. I'm your host, Phyllis Coley. All the plans for the inaugural Dreamville Festival are falling into place. North Carolina's own J. Cole, who will host and headline the Dreamville Festival in Raleigh on April 6th. Joining me now is the Dreamville Divine Nine Lounge and Street Team Coordinator, Chelsea Bentley-Holts. Welcome.
Thank you for having me.
Listen, now, I know by now everybody knows, but in addition to J. Cole, tell us some of the other people that will be heading up the show.
It's an amazing lineup. We have SZA, Big Sean, 21 Savage, Black, Nelly, Tiana Taylor, and pretty much the entire Dreamville roster.
Now, are they all on one stage?
No, so there are two stages happening at the festival, the Rise and the Shine stage. They have overlapping performances, so you're never going to be missing an artist. You can walk right over to the next stage.
Oh my goodness. But this is so much more than a concert. Okay. So talk about some of those elements that makes it a festival and an experience.
Yeah, it is an experience. We have some amazing vendors lined up, some food trucks. We have R&B Grill, Big C's Waffles, Oak City Fish and Chips. Those are just three of many food truck options. There's so many different activations. There's interactive art. You'll be able to see live artists creating pieces there, sand art, as well as just the VIP areas have beauty bars, massages, gaming areas, as well as the Divine Nine area. There's really
talk about that Divine Nine area.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Mm-hmm.
So it is an exclusive place for NPHC Greeks. We're going to have a brunch for 500 people catered by Big C's Waffles and Abby J Catering, who's a local caterer here. We're going to have a gaming area.
Let me talk about the brunch. So Big C's Waffles, chicken and waffles. But is this free or we're going to...
Yes.
It's free?
Totally
okay.
Free.
Okay, so with your ticket, as long as you register for this area.
Yes, ma'am. All you need to do is RSVP, and you get entry to the brunch. We're going to have a stroll-off competition with some prizes from some area Greek vendors, as well as we'll have DJs in that area as well. There'll be a private bar, different areas to sit and just kind of congregate with your members of your org.
Yard games. Just explain those real quick.
So those are the giant Jenga that you may see. We'll have giant beer pong. We'll have some different areas as well.
So I'm sorry, I just imagine beer pong with giants. So now you're shooting it like a basketball.
Yes.
More so, okay, right, okay. All right. So what led them to bring this festival to Raleigh?
Well, I mean, J. Cole is a fan of Raleigh. You know, we kind of see him as, I guess, the home state hero, and just the amount of economic opportunity that it brings to the area, whether it's, you know, using the different food vendors or different businesses here, but also just the amount of opportunity for street team and ambassadors. It's going to definitely bring national attention to Raleigh.
Let's talk a little bit really in depth, because this is probably one of the largest festivals that has come to the Raleigh-Durham area. About how many people are you expecting?
I would say upwards of 10,000. At this point, we are nearly sold out of all tickets. VIP is completely sold out, and as of now, I believe we're 90% sold out of general admission.
Wow, so people need to go ahead and do whatever they're going to do. And speaking of, let's just give that information now. How do they get tickets?
So you can still purchase tickets online at dreamvillefest.com. Additionally, there are several people in the area that are members of our street team that are selling physical tickets. So we will be having pop-ups. We'll have one today in Durham at the Palace Vault, where you can pick up last-minute tickets. Miriam from K97 also, she will be handling a tour this week, and she'll be selling tickets around the area. And then we have lots of street team members that have been engaging different campuses and different organizations as well.
Can you talk a little bit more about the vendors? What type vendors do you have out there?
So we have a lot of different vendors. Of course, just natural hairstyling. There's going to be a mini hip-hop museum activation that we're excited about. Different art companies and also different clothing companies as well.
So talk about this mini hip-hop activation.
I would have to get some more additional details on it, but I do know that it's going to be an activation just celebrating some of the greatest moments in hip-hop.
So it's probably like an exhibit.
Yes.
And some things in the, and the other things. So in the, back to the Divine Nine, because that's a unique element
Yes.
that usually is not done. So now, but can people see the stage from where this will be set up?
So right now it's slated to be placed next to VIP, which is right in the middle of both stages. You're not going to be able to see the stage per se. You may be able to hear the different artists, but it is within, you know, a short walking distance to each stage, so you're at, you know, a pretty optimum location.
I know you're working with the activations, but can you speak about parking? Where is the parking?
So there are some different ways to actually get to Dreamville. I know that the team has been working with the area police to kind of make sure that it's not intruding on the neighborhood, since there are so many neighborhoods around the park. There will be some different parking lots, but what is really awesome is there's going to be shuttle options from different areas, including Chapel Hill, Greensboro, Raleigh, Cary, and I believe Charlotte. So there's going to be different stations where you can pay $10 and actually get to the festival.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
And that's probably the better way to go.
Definitely.
Because it's probably going to cost more than that to park. And the aggravation of sitting in line, getting out is going to be is just awful. I think that this is just so exciting. Did we cover? Are there some other things that you want to highlight? Did we?
I do want to highlight the fact that the festival is supporting local charities. So we're working with Dix Park Conservancy, Meals on Wheels, and Dreamville Foundation, along with a Better Youth Church Development. So, you know, the festival is really invested in the community. And then I guess
go ahead.
Yeah. Additionally, if there are members of NPHC that are interested in RSVPing, they can always contact me at my email.
Go ahead and give that.
It is hello@Nakoma, NAKOMAPR.com.
Yes, and we will also post that on all of our social media with this that web address. And give the information of where people can get tickets.
Yes, DreamvilleFestival.com.
Or come out to the vault this afternoon.
Yes, we'd love to see you all there.
That's gonna be so much fun. Thank you so much. Listen, that's gonna do it for me for this week, for Spectacular Magazine radio show. I want to thank my guest, Dr. Joan Packenham, with the Women's Health Awareness 2019, which will take place Saturday, April 6th, 8 to 5, North Carolina Central University. It is totally free. I also want to thank Chelsea Bentley-Holts, who's talked to us about Dreamville Festival. That's going to be coming to Raleigh on April 6th at the Doretha Dix. What time do gates open?
They open at 12 p.m. and acts start right then.
Right at 12. So you guys need to come out there. That's all day. But I really suggest you wear your walking shoes. It's a lot of area to cover. I want to thank you so much to both of my guests. I want to thank my in-studio team, Lawrence Davis, Dwight D.C. Collins, Jamisa Brody, Sega Cadane, and Sierra Turner. This is Spectacular Magazine radio show. I'm your host, Phyllis Coley. And until next time, see ya.